So in this video, we're going to do some miscellaneous things. I think some of it's going to be with projectiles. I just changed something. When we were dealing damage to the enemy with the projectile collides with enemy, it was actually set so that the enemy would lose HP equal to the projectile's damage, but there's a better way of doing this, and you just do player1.attack damage. Also, you need to change the display string right here to string player1 attack damage. That actually goes up. So now if we run it, it deals 5 damage because that's our attack damage. You can see it up here. I just added a little string display for it. You can just copy a previous one and add the attack damage from the player in the toString if you didn't know how to do that. So the monsters should each have their unique attack damage. So if we go into enemy.cpp, we can see all these different enemy methods. And so we could set up attack damage. So for this unwrapped mummy, we could say it's 1. For the goblin, we could say it's 2. Armored goblin could be 5. The robe goblin could be 3. The leader goblin could be 10. And this wrapped mummy could be 3 as well. Or it could be more. It could be 7. Actually, no, its HP is 10, so it should be pretty low. We'll just say 3. Okay, so now if we run it, we should be getting damage with different attack damage. So let's attack that guy. So that guy does 3 damage. He's robed. It's the same thing when we get hit like that. Let's try and get hit by a wrapped. Should be 3, I think. Yeah. How about the leader? Down here. Oh, it's 10. Let's aggravate him. See if we can get a fireball at us. 10. Okay, so that works. It might be interesting to add a new type of crate. I'm just trying to see. I'm not sure where I save that to. Well, we could add food. That would be kind of interesting. So there's food right here. We'll just drag it in. And so let's try and find it. Food.png. So let's create a texture for it. So texture, food, texture, food. It's food.png. Now we can go to our shop and we could add a food item. So I think these are 32 by 32, although I could be wrong. So what looks good? We could have a French fries looks fun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So we got 13. X is 13. Y should be 0 if it is 32 dimension. And we can set X over to 16 just for fun. And we'll just say false, so it's none of them. We'll say it's actually in the shop. We can give it a cost of 25 for fun. We'll call it French fries food. And let's just see if it actually showed up, but we need to change this to food. And my dog is snoring. So it looks like we got a hamburger, so we were one short. So that means that we need to set, we'll actually move this over one too. And so it was actually times 14, and now we should have French fries. There we go. So those are French fries. It says we have 0 gill. Whoa. Okay. So we need to actually say that it's a potion. And we can set other stuff up after, but it'll just have a default healing value. We could also do the same thing for that hamburger. So we could just say hamburger, and then we set this equal to 13. We can make it 50. This can be 19. There we go. So instead, we could move its position down. So where is that? The Nova power up was at 15 and 4. So this one can be at 14 and 6. Oh wait. No, we need, that's the default part. This is X, so X could be at 3, and it could be down 6. This one could be 5 and down 6. Let's see where that's located. So I must have messed up the hamburger's location. So this was 15. Okay. Okay, now it should work. There we go. Now our item shop has some food in it. You can buy it. And that will increase our HP as well. So if we go to HP shield up, okay, that's the HP shield up. There could also be a food that is involved with that, but if we go save this and we go to our destruction of the crate, my dog is still snoring. Destruction of the crate, so wall, that's the wall destroy. This can be 9. This can be 10. It's not in the shop anymore. So when a crate is destroyed, it'll have a chance of dropping French fries or hamburger. But we need to change where it is spawned, because it should be spawning to the position here. So we'll just change that. So you can add any items you want, basically. There we go. So let's try and destroy a crate. Might be better if we get a better weapon. Don't want to get hit by that guy. Oh god, I got hit. Destroy this crate. Oh, no dice. Well, we were just unlucky, but there is a chance that French fries or hamburgers can drop now. So what can we add now? We could start making the actual level bigger. So now that everything's set up, it should be pretty easy to do this. So we just go up, and here is the 4th room. There's the random stuff in the room. We could give this 4th room a door at the bottom. So let's see, mosquito attack. It was horizontal. So it is when it's horizontal. Jeez, mosquitoes. I think the 4th room is at the very top. So we'll do a horizontal up, and we'll set it at 5. So now there should be a door at the top there. If we go all the way up. Yep, there is. Okay, cool. And this was located at that location, so we'll just sort of add to it. We can make a little a little room that is above everything. So we can say, so y was at negative. So let's try 20, and we'll create only a down part to enter it. And so the room size can be 30. So we can actually move this to 35 and go down. So there's the random stuff in the room. We can change this to 3, and we will cancel out a chance of being, and actually we'll make it so that there can be some mummies. Damn mosquitoes, jeez. Okay. So now we should have created a room of boxes. Oh my god. So it needs to be moved up a little bit. That's hilarious. So let's move it up to 45. See if that works. So we've created this awesome box room. And the reason why the mummies aren't showing up is because temp random is at 7 and it only can go to 3. So we'll say 3. We'll get rid of that. And we'll just give it an even worse chance by going if gen random, let's say 10. No, how about 5 equals 1, then it can do this. There we go. Now there should be some mummies in that room. Ooh, mama. Ooh. Yep. So it might be cool to spawn a mummy, but we could make it into like a boss mummy or something. So if we went enemy 1, we went enemy 1 dot attack damage equals, like, let's say 15. Enemy 1 dot aggro equals true, so it automatically chases you. Enemy 1 dot HP, if we can find that. HP equals like 150. And we could also be interesting to take the sprite. So if we went enemy 1 dot sprite dot set color SF color red, so this actually might make all the other mummies red, all the other enemies red too. Excuse me, which would be bad, but we could try something different if we go up and we could create a new enemy, a boss type. So here's where the enemies start. So we'll just go C, and we'll go down. Call it boss. Okay. Yeah, so we have enemy boss, setting its sprite, font, blah, blah, blah. Attack damage is 15, aggro equals true. We need to set its position. And we should also give it a special attack after. That'd be pretty cool. We can go to enemy.h, and we could say bool boss equals false. We can go here, we can say enemy boss dot boss equals true, and we can set its location, so we'll go enemy boss dot rec dot set position, and we'll set it to, let's try negative 500. Actually, no, positive 500 and negative 500. See where that shows up. So that's the special one, because it's already aggroed us. It looks like it's, whoa, dear God. Looks like its HP is a bit off. It's kind of cool though. It's only dealing 3 damage to us. So, okay. HP should be 150. If we went into it, whoa, dear God. Whoa. So, yeah. So it doesn't look like it's changing those things. And it could be because we can't have different types inside our vector array, like with different stuff going on. But let's see. Oh, it's because we have is wrapped right there. I bet if we move that up to the top, it would let us override the HP. There's the problem. And the damage. So now let's find the guy. So he's got 150 HP. It worked. And he's aggroed. So there we go. We just created a boss. We'll try and defeat the boss, but we'll first try and put it into that room there. So actually, okay, we'll do this. We can set the position. And we can change these counters to, let's just say 10 and 10. Okay. There we go. So that guy's pissed. And he should be dealing, I think it was 25 damage to us? No, 15 damage. Okay. So obviously we have we can't die, so whatever. We could also make a specific type of monster drop better loot kind of thing. So we'll do that right now. We'll go to where it's destroyed. That is down here. It's where it's deleted. So this is the dead enemy. And we can say, we can keep its normal drops as well, but we can go if, we could say if enemy array counter dot boss equals true, then we can make it drop a shit ton of coins. Actually, let's go up to the other one because I already had it set up where the coins could be interesting. Oh, I thought I did it. No, it must be down. Okay. It would be pretty cool to just set up a loop that could automatically, we could just type in one number and it would automatically create a larger drop radius. But it's not really necessary. We can just sort of have messy code and have something kind of funny happen. So now when we kill our boss, then it should drop a shit ton of coins as well as a chance of all the regular items too. So and I think the next thing to focus on is actually making it so that you have enough HP to be realistic and that you can actually die. That's cool. I like that one. Okay, I'm going to stay away so we can see the actual drops. What? Seriously? If enemy array counter boss... Oh shit, I know what the problem is. We have to change wall array to enemy array. Okay, so let's do a replace, and we'll go wall array, and we'll change it to enemy array. So we'll just go replace. There we go. Don't replace the other ones. Okay, now it should work. Should be epic loot. It'd be also nice to get the boss to have like a special attack or something. Like it has its regular attack and then it like, I don't know, it like leaves a wake of fire behind it or something. That'd be really cool. I don't think we'll be adding it in this video. It's already 32 minutes long, pretty much, so. And I don't want to be standing too close because then we won't, it'll pick it up before we can see it. We can probably get it to low HP first. Where you going, dude? Oh my god. So it needs to be randomized a little bit. Oh yeah. 435 coins. Sweet. So I think that was up. So the Y position could go generate random 30. Shit, I should have done that in the first place. Oh my god, that's so retarded of me. I could have just went minus. Let's try that instead. So there's the thing right there. So we'll just go counter 3 equals 0 while counter 3 is less than or equal to 20. Sure. Then we'll go counter 3 plus plus. Okay, so we're sending the coins 50 out. 50 out might be a bit severe. Let's do 25. No, 30. So this is 60 diameter, I think. Okay, so counter 3 equals 0, while counter 3 is less than 20. Okay, that should be 40 coins. 40 times 5. Bam. There's the man. Gonna lure him out into the open. go over here. That's pretty funny. It's not exactly what I intended. I could change that easily though. There we go. And one more time for good measure. Longest video ever. Come here, buddy. There we go. That's what I wanted. Oh yeah, epic loot. Okay, so that's it for this video. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And please like the video, and I'll see you next time.